boy. I just hit a coin. I aimed at the coin, I hit the coin, and everything's fine. But in life, there are situations when people aim not at the target, but still hit it, thus saving someone's life. But yes, of course, this mostly happens only in the movies. But what if we, for example, take not just one coin, but like a lot of coins and make a suit out of them? Something like chainmail. I don't know about you, but I'm really interested in this. Can this chainmail actually protect a person in any way? So to make the chainmail from coins, we will need the coins themselves. Approximately 3, 4, 5,000 of them. We haven't figured out the exact number yet. There are many ways to weave chainmail, which one of those we'll choose, we haven't decided yet. It can be like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. There are actually dozens, if not hundreds, of different options. We honestly haven't figured out which one will suit us best, but that's what we're going to do right now. So what are the downsides of this weaving?
Well, it seems to me that everything's obvious here. There are 2 large gaps between the coins, and a bow or crossbow can easily get through.
You can shift them slightly, and well, basically...
The distance between the coins has decreased. A knife definitely won't pass through it. I think not every weapon will be able to penetrate it.
It seems to me that arrows won't pass through, but for example, the tip of a shuriken or a dart will pass through easily. And let's see a bullet. This weaving won't be able to block absolutely all weapons. I think we should make it overlapping, like some kind of scales. Guys, why are you laughing, huh? Let's build a pyramid too. What is this anyway? In such chainmail, a person practically won't be able to move and will stand like a pole.
But no one will pierce him.
But its functionality as chainmail won't be there, because in chainmail, you have to be mobile.
Well, let's come up with something more rational then. Something that allows movement and provides a maximum protection. Something in between.
Actually, I think in this, well, mobility will indeed increase. The question is, how long will it take us to do this?
Well, actually, any chainmail takes a very long time to weave. There's no weaving method that can be done quickly, but we'll make it as we should be, and it'll be done the right.
Right now, everyone actually thinks that this is the best chainmail.
Well, it won't be pierced for sure.
Let's just say that even if you take a real bulletproof vest, the plates there all overlap, so this will be the best weaving.
Raise your hands if you approve of this weaving. Everyone. Well, let's do it then. In principle, it's okay. The only thing is, I can't even imagine how long we'll be weaving this. So to connect the coins together, we decided to use wire. And to connect them, obviously, we need some holes. And so now that's what we're going to do. 1 hole is ready. Unfortunately, this is too little. For the weaving we chose, we need 4. This will be very difficult. To make 4 holes, I spent 45 seconds. If we round it up to 1 minute, 5,000 minutes, 1.5 days without break. But it's a small consolation. We have a big team, but there aren't so many drills. But that's just the drilling. They also need to be woven. And since there are certain irregularities on the coin, it will take time to grind everything down.
After we sanded it, it turns out to be quite smooth and won't actually catch on anything.
Guys, let's not relax.
It's been over a day since we started working.
I don't know why the guys are so tired, but I like weaving, especially the process of creating chainmail.
I don't know. Unlike Dimitri, I don't really like this process. I've already woven about 254 coins together in batches of 33, but it's not about that, it's about my fingers. My fingers started turning black, although I've washed them about twice. Also, look at the fingers of the other guys. Money is probably one of the dirtiest things on this planet. Maybe someone ate one of these rubles at some point. I won't continue.
So that there's less weaving.
I think that many of you are still wondering, how much does this chainmail actually cost? According to rough estimates, it's around $25. And now, another question, how much does this chainmail weigh? Well, considering that there are approximately 2,300 coins in here, and each cent weighs 3.24 grams, and also there's a lot of wire here, in general, I suggest weighing all of this. Well, since the chainmail does have some weight, I decided to check how difficult it is to run in it, move around, and do anything at all. So I'm going to try running around in it.
No decathlon in nature, too.
I can't say I'm very tired, but I can feel that some weight has been added, definitely. The only major drawback of this chainmail is that it's prickly. There's a lot of wire and it occasionally sticks out like this.
Wow, how it sparkles.
All right, now let's move on to the next test. Now we will check if it's possible to swim in all of this. Well, I suppose knights didn't just walk. Occasionally, they had to ford rivers, so why not me? Ah! Cold water, I don't like you! You know, honestly, swimming is a bit of a challenge. In principle, you can stay afloat, but you need to move your arms and legs very actively. In short, with some effort, you can ford a river. Now, I think it's time to move on to the next important experiment of the day, the crash test of this chainmail. We will now begin the most interesting tests for our chainmail. We will try to see how well it can actually protect. And besides that, I want to compare our chainmail with real chainmail, which personally I trust much more than this one. So, as stunt performers, we have decided to take guys from our team in white coats, but of course who are made from jelly. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's too cool.
And here are all the weapons that we've decided to test on our mannequins. Let's start with the machete. First strike. Obviously, this chainmail has handled the task. Now let's see this one. I didn't hit it with full force, of course, but nevertheless, the chainmail held up. The next weapon that I will use will be the darts. In total, 3 out of 6 darts got stuck. A knight shot like this would probably survive, as the darts couldn't penetrate too deeply. Overall, it can be pierced, but still, the chainmail provides protection. Now let's see what results our chainmail shows. Darts out of 6. The third type of weapon is shuriken. Both chainmails handle the shuriken. Now we're gonna try the knives. I never doubted for a second that the store-bought chainmail would deflect everything, but our chainmail, I think, will suffer now. Despite hitting with the handle, the chainmail is noticeably beginning to fall apart. This time, I'm not going to be the one shooting. I'm going to give it to someone who knows more about this, Albert. He's a military expert. It's hard to believe, but the lab coat actually managed to block the bullets fired from the air gun. This is because the threads have poor tensile strength. By the way, they even started making bulletproof vests from silk. Okay, now let's shoot our chainmail. Our mannequin reflected 7 bullets out of 7. You're very good. At least in something you turned out to be better. I suggest moving on to the next weapon, a sports bow, and shooting it will be a sports archer. Here, a sports archer. Can he penetrate the store-bought chainmail?
I think the arrow will just ricochet off and go to the side.
And ours?
Let's see.
Yeah, dude, if such trouble happened to you, give up. Let go. I'm afraid to think what will happen to our chainmail now. The result was obvious. Let's shoot with the last weapon. The spear turned out to be probably the most powerful weapon today. Even having a huge caliber, it still managed to penetrate. And our chainmail, I think, has no chance at all. After testing all of our weapons we had today, the store-bought chainmail coped much better with all of this. However, our chainmail also showed itself more or less. Therefore, I suggest not stopping now, but restoring our chainmail a bit and going to the next crash test, where we will shoot both chainmails with real combat ammunition. Before we completely destroy our chainmails, as we will be shooting them with live rounds, we decided to have a knight's tournament. Hello! Well, as we are all real men, we will now decide who will fight whom in an adult and manly way. Rock, paper, scissors, 1, 2, 3.
They're fighting each other.
1, 2, 3.
3 against
So
3.
maybe.
1, 2, 3.
We're together with you,
Yes.
bro.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. I'll be with you.
You won. Well, let's go.
The first pair of knights is ready. I explain the rules. The one who first touches the opponent's chainmail wins. Nothing else can be touched, neither with swords nor with hands. If any of you accidentally touches something other than the chainmail, a leg, an arm, a head, you will be disqualified. That's it, no more rules. Well, now, let's go!
That's it.
Yeah! I won.
Our coin chainmail wins.
Woo!
I hope that this sword and chainmail would help me.
Oh, I think I scratched my face.
The second pair is ready. 1, 2, 3.
That didn't reach. Come on! Ooh, the sword is heavy and the chainmail is heavy too.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Winner! Loser!
Hey, give him a hand there.
Help me take it off. Man.
Twerk it.
That was tough.
What about you, Dame? Are you ready? I am more than ready. I will kill. Have you ever fought with swords before? With swords? No, that has never happened. I will defeat him. I will win.
Ooh, whoops. That was an accident. I'm sorry.
Actually, I thought it would be way lighter. My knees are bending right now.
One, two, three.
Oh, a blow below the belt.
And he doesn't see anything at all.
You can do it from behind.
So the guys are reenacting something. It's suddenly very heavy.
So glamorous.
I'm a knight. That was easy. For some reason, I'm tired. I'm too old for this.
Is the sword heavy?
Everything is heavy, to be honest. No, it's unusual when you walk in something that clearly adds significant weight to you. You get short of breath as if you've gained 15 kilograms because the sword weighs 2 kilograms and the chainmail weighs 6.5 kilograms. Whew.
I'm ready. Good luck, brother. Thank you.
We now begin the semifinal. The first match will begin with the pair of Igor and Dennis. The rules remain the same. All right, let's begin. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, I'm ready.
Come on, take it off. I'm just about to.
One, two, three. You got pierced, Demon! Demon!
Every time it gets harder and harder.
Did you lose?
Yeah, I lost. The chainmail actually, this one's heavier. I like the one made of coins better. It's much lighter.
Okay, this is the final. What do we
The
expect?
main thing is not victory, guys, but participation.
For me, I can't say one way or the other. Let's finish the fight first.
You got him.
I haven't won in a long time. Every time we compete with the guys lately, I keep losing. And I'm tired. Whew.
Do you want to sleep?
I don't want to sleep. I'm still too full of energy.
And now we'll just bomb them to bits.
Andre, will you shoot? Yeah, I want to shoot a pistol. Never shot a pistol before. Never? Nah, never. Only AK-47, AK-47, and everything.
I've only shot one gun so far, and it was an air gun. Today will be the last crash test for our chainmail. I'm not sure it's the last in their lives because, after all, real weapons, and I'm sure they won't withstand them at all. So I can only say one thing. Goodbye, guys.
Shoot. Excellent. Got him in the belly. Move to the targets.
Right in the shoulder. He was aiming for the head.
Well, what can I say? The chainmail fell apart even from the weakest weapon. And you know, I don't even want to think about what'll happen to our chainmail.
Aim. You need to aim roughly at the center of the chest and press the trigger very smoothly and fire.
Yeah.
Firearms put an end to knighthood as a class, basically. Any bum could shoot a knight.
Comments are absolutely unnecessary here. I mean, just look at this, really. The bullet went through our mannequin along with the chainmail. It's a good thing it's a mannequin instead of a real person. Scary. How is it?
Firearms. Put an end to it.
Yes, the firearms have put an end to this knighthood. And this thing is useless, absolutely, completely useless against pistols, machine guns, and other powerful stuff. By the way, if the bullets entered and exited through the back of this chainmail, meaning completely through, in our chainmail, surprisingly, there's only one hole in the front. And if you look at it this way, there's none on the back. The robe is completely intact. I don't want to say that our chainmail turned out to be stronger. It's really just a matter of luck. And based on all of this, I can make one more conclusion. I shoot really badly because out of how many? Out of 8 shots, I hit only 3. Well, for the first time, that's okay.
He's just deceiving. He shot him in the stomach, and it came through out of his head. And you're surprised.
Interesting remark.
Why they don't have heads.
Okay, that's enough. Please, finger off the trigger. 1, 2, 3, fire. Hold the gun strong.
So what were we expecting when we came here? If these guys were ever alive, they would already be dead. So what can I say? We're shooting all the remaining weapons we have, and that is everything. Further comments are absolutely unnecessary.
Okay, let's switch here. These fingers up. This, insert it here. This hand works stronger. The finger is on the trigger. 60 to 40 effort. Turn off the safety fire, and then you can shoot. Fire! Are you ready? And goggles, earmuffs? Nice stance. All right, let's go. 5 shots each.
So this is how the mannequin looks that was protected by the purchase chainmail. Quite a few penetrations, I can say. And now for interest, let's see what the mannequin looks like that was protected by our chainmail, which I have here.
We shot this one less, I think, than the other one, or we hit less.
The damage was absolutely the same. What can I say? Before firearms, all chainmails are equal. But in fact, this is the video we got. I hope you liked something from it. Good luck, everyone, and everyone, goodbye.